I also don't have a clicker, so now I get to do this every time I want to forward this. So I know that we're probably running a little past time, so a lot of this is going to be pretty common sense for the most part. A lot of the veterans real estate investors in here, you probably already have a lot of this information and you're well versed, right? So a lot of this is definitely going to be aimed more at the newer investors that are out here in the crowd today. So definitely if you've got questions, save them and we'll definitely go over those. I've got a bunch of contractor friends in here. Chime in where you need to. Love it. So why is this guy telling us about how to work with contractors? So I've been in the industry for a little over 20 years, roofing 2+ years, interior remodeling 8 years. I've done just about everything. I've dealt with mold, I've dealt with remediation, I've dealt with water mitigation. I started out carpet cleaning. It was a joke. Honey, I'm going to go be a rug scrubber. And then 10 years later, I was still stuck at the big yellow van place. But I've done it all. I've done bio, construction, it just follows me everywhere. So here I am now in this industry, full-on roofing industry, and doing a lot of extra things that most roofers don't get to do sometimes. So it's fun. So how do I work with a contractor? Well, here's the number one thing, and Matt said this previously, that relationships are king, right? Relationships are king. If you've got a good relationship with a contractor, it goes so much further when it comes to that trust, right? So I value, as you can see, I value relationships strongly in this industry. I know, and I don't want to make this about me, but most of my business has been about shaking hands, saying hi, word of mouth relationships. It's what I crave. So a good relationship with a contractor goes so much further. So, contractor etiquette. Actually, before this, there was a slide dedicated to Brian Seltzer that I took out last minute, and I should have just kept it in there. It would have been great. There was music, there was video production. I put a lot of effort, more effort into that, I think, than this whole thing. Contractor etiquette. So, caffeine and carb strategy. Little hospitality goes a long way. Okay, this goes all ways, right? All sides. I love taking my clients out to lunch. I even met recently with somebody here in this room for coffee, just to go over a job situation, right? To make sure that the explanation was there. I also don't hold microphones too often, so this is going to go this way all the time. Respect the off switch. Contractors have families. And they live outside of your drywall, all right? Unless the building is literally on fire, please avoid texting them at 9 p.m. on a Sunday. Listen, I put this in here because we've been there. Like contractors, as a contractor, no matter what you're doing, what type of contractor you are, you get a phone call. And sometimes we don't answer, but because we are who we are, I know the guys in this room, we always answer. We just don't want to. The oops. Talk, handle mistakes like a pro. Okay, so something will go wrong. It's just the nature of the beast. When it does, stay cool. How do we fix it? Don't point fingers. You did this. This is your fault. It's not how you resolve things. If you've got a good contractor and you've built that relationship, then treat it as so, right? Every job that I know that I've done, everything typically works out. There's been some situations where something happens, you just got to work it out, right? Grown adults, making things go a little smoother, and then bring me coffee. Break. Clear the path, literally. Don't make them spend the first 2 hours of the day moving your old boxes and furniture out of the way. Now, it's funny, this is going to go much faster after this slide. I just love it so much. Have the workspace prepped and ready for them to dive in. I've been to these jobs before, the past life of mine, where you're dealing with, hoarder situations, and we're supposed to paint this room and everything's still there, right? Like, that's not cool, man. That's why you call Lazarus, and he comes out and he gets all that out of there for us before we have to try to paint it ourselves, right? So, do the best you can. We're there to help, but do your part. The ultimate love language is fast payment. This is like my favorite part, right? Amen, right? Can I get an amen? Nothing sours a relationship faster than a check is in the mail excuse.
The Greater Dayton Real Estate and Investment Association has provided me options. It's provided me opportunities to see that there is more to the real estate industry than just buying and selling homes. But this opportunity has given me more options for helping people, and we're all working together to help our local communities.
GDREA helps partners in the title agency as it helps me serve other people in the industry as far as on their closing transactions and investing in the market.
Brian and Terry Quinlan. What we got from GDREA is a retirement and a good lifestyle in the meantime, and a lot of good friends. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot.
A lot of knowledge, a lot of education, and having the speakers come in and be very informative of what's going on.
I'm Rhonda with the Dayton Tenant Union, and we're talking about partnering with GDREA, where we can get landlords and tenants to learn the rights and responsibilities from landlords and tenants, so we can all get together as a unit, as a whole.
Well, the benefits of GDREA would be to network with other real estate investors, as I'm a brand new investor and I am looking to learn from their knowledge. I want to network with others where they can guide me.
The biggest benefit I get from GDREA is talking with the other people. If I need something, a plumber or an electrician or a roofer, I know there's always people at the meetings that can help me. And talking with other people make me feel like I'm not alone in this. There's other people just like me doing it.
Hi, I'm Felicia Hall, and what I get from GDREA is all the knowledge from these people who give me great ideas and things to fix up. And yeah, we like and we like Marcia. Thank you.
So GDREA benefit me with teaching me how to rehab, how to do different stuff to become a successful real estate investor. So that's how I got all my education from GDREA. So
I've met a lot of nice people and I've learned a lot of good information. I think it keeps me abreast of what's going on in the real estate business.
The benefit I get from GDREA is I get a chance to network with other successful investors, and through that association I learn how to be a great investor, and all the deals that I have found so far have come from GDREA, and I'm doing very well with the investments I've chosen, plus I have a lot of great friendships.